3, 2, 1. Yo, 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 you're watching NWO 31069 on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Today, we continue our little series, Countdown to Madden 23. We are 5 weeks away. Can you believe it? We're going to start with our normal stuff. I'll use that. Right, that's done. It's part 1 of 3 or 4 we have to do. Bears. Our 87 game today. And
the coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team.
Hopefully it's not like yesterday's game or our last game. I had to cut it short. Scoring 70 something in the first half. I will tell you the final score was 81 to nothing in that game.
This one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now Jackson on first down. And that one off the mark.
I want to give my daily shout outs to NXG Nick. We are missing you on Twitch. And I'd like to say a new welcome to Findler to the group on the chat.
Flushed out right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time.
I could have intercepted that if I didn't bat it down.
But when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Mixon. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. They'll run on first down. It's Alexander, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with it.
Got his man. It's
Touchdown City.
Steelers touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Morton Anderson now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0.
And it's 7-0 early in this game. It's still early. It's the first quarter. Minute 42 left. And we kick it off.
Following the score as he'll send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
We have another score on the board. Touchdown City again.
29 yards. And the Steelers
See, we're so dangerous right now with our high overall. We can do it through the air.
Up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A nice tidy little drive.
We can go through the air. We can go through the ground. So yeah, we're dangerous.
Touchdown Martin now on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself
Only a 2-yard game on that.
Turn it over. It changes momentum.
Like throw. Definitely what we want to do.
That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
On second down, Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
Nothing
right
doing there.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Now Jackson. Tries to force it to Megatron.
Intercepted.
Intercepted.
Guys, we might have another 70-point game on our hands.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already
But
2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
Not going to affect us right now.
I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
It's a little early, but we have 21 points in the first quarter.
And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 3rd down, Jackson. Escaping under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Chase Young coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. 21-0 our score after 1. Cup now on the return. And he goes out right around the 39. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
And there's a touchdown City. Again. Sorry for the noise in the background. That is my dad vacuuming and my mom vacuuming.
And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Alright.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up.
I'm recording! I am recording, Mom. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not right now. This is my recording time. This is my recording time. Be quiet.
Because otherwise, this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Sorry about that, guys.
Here's
I'm recording,
Charlton
and she should know better.
as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Trying to record
The
something.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Mixon. Going up top for Kupp. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping.
Evades the tackler, and now some space.
Tackle.
He's at the 30. 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one.
See, I'm
As the drive will
100%
start at the 25.
uncensored.
Ready to
I don't
go again
edit,
here on
so
offense. Chris
sorry.
Johnson trots back out there. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. After the
Long
incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Both hands. It's in the way.
Now it's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there just before halftime. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Anderson's kick is good.
3 seconds left on the clock.
The lead grows even further.
And a half.
So everything else is going
It's been a
right
long
in this
2 minutes,
first
I
half.
know,
That follows
folks.
it would for their kicker, too,
It
as
feels
he
like
adds
a
3
long
more
time.
onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the
Probably
game.
only
He can go out
sport.
there free and easy, just
It really
work on his
feels like a
form,
long
and he
time.
knocked
It's
that
2
one through.
And not
minutes.
wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
When I was on the sideline in high school, it
Couple
felt like a
seconds
long.
will tick by in this first half. So we've hit You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back, Charles and
This is the quarter I can half I can speed it up a little.
Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing on 1st down. Mixon. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to
taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone.
Touchdown City.
A great effort there. 73 yards. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts with Reggie Bush. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Anderson on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, well, right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea.
Fans are enjoying it.
The tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. 198 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
End of the third quarter. Let's hold our 4 fingers up for the 4th.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st down, Alexander.
That's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
Video almost done. We got 2 minutes left in the game.
Good run there on 1st down, and
Well, like I said, this could be a long 2 minutes.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got 2nd down.
Hello?
Hey, is this the number from Matthew Terrell?
Yes.
It's Anna from Dr. Morris's office. And the Steelers are calling to make sure he's been using his phone alarms as a reminder to take his insulin.
I am.
Okay, perfect. That's what he wanted to know. And does it seem to be blood sugar seems to be doing well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. I will let him know then, okay?
Thank you. Can I finish my recording real quick?
You better hurry it up, and then I need to talk to him. I ain't too happy. I may disconnect some things.
Now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down now, it's Alexander, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And let's face it, this
It's
drive is
not going to be a
be
70
bearing on
point
this
game,
game,
but
but
that's okay.
it's kind of important for
Yeah,
one reason,
sure,
isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This returnable for Kupp. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Alright, like I said, thank you for watching this video.
So this
If you like what you see, like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And turn on bell notifications so you always know when I go live. Have a wonderful day.